Hey folks, it's Tiff. I'm back, and yes, I am keeping them coming. I got another episode of Meet the Trainers for you guys, and I am super excited to introduce you to Mr. Bryan Eastridge, who this will be your second year teaching at TechCon, is that right?
Yes, year number two.
All right, sweet. So I can no longer say that he's making his debut. He's now a seasoned veteran member of the TACCon cadre. Bryan, welcome back. I'm glad that we did not run you off last year. and
Now, glad to be back.
Awesome. And you're back not only teaching the class you taught last year, but you've added another class that we'll talk about in a moment. But first, tell everybody in the TACCon family who you are and what you do.
Well, big development since last year. I'm now a officially retired policeman. So
Congratulations.
yeah, I retired in May. Rehabbed my hip, so you guys hopefully won't see me limping this year like I was last year.
Yeah, that's going
Um,
around.
yeah, I've got that. I still do the off duty, on duty podcast, still own EDC Belt Company. And this year's big announcement was Daryl Bulkey and I's project, the American Fighting Revolver. So that's been a lot of fun. So
Awesome.
yeah, that's kind of
Very
where
cool.
I'm at these days.
Very cool. I just finished talking to Wayne Dobbs about revolver work. So this will be a nice segue. But we don't have you teaching revolver at TACCon this year. There we go. Your camera went blurry, but it just came back. We're good. But instead, you are, well, first let's start with marksmanship skill builder because you taught this class last year. You're bringing it back for a reprise. Tell us about that 4 hour live fire block.
Yeah, so it's a marksmanship refresher that I call it working from the bang backwards. So it's starting at the gun going off all the way back to ready positions and things like that. Things that we tend to, I won't say every instructor, but a lot of instructors tend to miss little minutia like how do I move my finger from a register position to here, find the trigger, and do all these things at once. So we break it into little pieces from the sights are on target, finger on trigger, where everything's ready to go, all the way back down to even the holster if we're doing holster work. So it's all that minutia between when the gun goes off and when you bring the gun into play, um, and being very accurate and on demand about it. So yeah,
Nice.
it seemed to resonate with some people last year. I felt like so.
Yes, it was very popular. So I'm glad you're bringing it back. But you are also introducing a new class, which is one handed marksmanship. So tell us about that
So it's essentially the same concept, but kind of boiled down into a 2 hour format. I think we're going to do it 2 hour format this year. So it'll omit some of the combat triad stuff, and a little more of the context. It'll be more focused on how do I shoot accurately one handed, and in the same vein that I tend to operate in, where it's like let's dispense with all the all the I don't even know how to say it, like all the myth or and let's just get down to the brass tacks about how you actually perform that function accurately. So,
yeah, there's definitely a lot of myth and lore and baggage floating around how this
right,
stuff is done. So excellent. That sounds fantastic. You're going to strip away all the fat and leave us just with the stuff that we need. Wonderful.
right.
So I want to thank you for sneaking away from your engagement. For folks who don't know, Bryan is a bit of a superstar. So he is attending a party right now and was kind enough to excuse himself from the festivities to record this video for you all. So, Bryan, thank you so much. And I hope you have fun at your party. Now, I look forward to seeing you in Dallas.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you too. And one final thing that changed from last year, I am now engaged to the lovely Miss Trish, so she will likely be back again. So,
Yay!
yeah, she got an engagement ring on Christmas Eve. So
Oh,
more
congratulations.
happy
That's
news.
wonderful. Yay. Well,
Well,
thank
thank
you for
you.
sharing that with us. And we hope to see her as well. So, hi, Trish.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you, Tiffany.
Excellent. So until then, you stay safe, my friend, and have fun at your party.
Thank you.